Got the Foster's pot right here. About to start creating one. This is the beginning to part 1, I guess. Not an incredible line, but it gives me something to taper up. 'Cause I'm not the best aimer in the world, so that's basically what that was for. That's pretty much part 1. Alright, so we got the Foster's pot here and a crudely taped line. Don't mind that little bit there. You don't have to worry about that little guy. Alright, and since I'm not, I guess I was too lazy to go buy the safety cutter, I went down to the garage and I got the Dremel. I'm about to cut me one of these. I made it the same way when I used a Heineken pot, and it worked out pretty decent for me. It's going to spew a little bit of beer though, so I gotta anticipate that. And there's a damn cat. This ain't a damn cat party. This is Foster's party. There you go. Alright. Since I don't have one of these fancy cameras, what I'm going to do is put this over the top of this. Get the old bird's eye of this thing. If I can. Let's see if that'll work. How's it? Now she's spewing beer. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, watch your eyes now. I'm going to let that spew for a little bit. I don't know if you really can see that. I'm going to let that spew for a little bit. Alright, so I cut a little bit more out. Mainly just to help drain this out a little bit. I'm not cutting this one at the very top because I really don't want as much pot as I had last time. So I'm just trying to drain a little bit more. It's still coming out pretty solid, so. Here it is with the top cut off. I was doing extremely well until I got very bored, and then, yeah, you'll see right around in there. Started getting tired, messed it up a little bit, but no problem at all. I just kind of crudely cut around with the Dremel just to give it something so I can go through with this and finish it off a little bit. And this is it right now. It's I mean, she's definitely not a mini bull design or anything, but this is my first little attempt at double walling a pot. So I'm gonna sand it up and try and smooth it out a little bit and mess with it, and then I guess we're gonna have a little test bowl. Alright, so yeah, that's the pot. It looks pretty junky, but this is my actual set that I cook with when I go camping. See, this is the one I cut earlier with the Dremel. Much nicer fit. I just try to make this one smaller and double walled. I got some seasoning, a couple of lighters in here, some garlic powder, my windscreen, plus 2 GSI Fooms. Hold on 1 second. It's right there. And my stove is actually inside the windscreen. Let me show that real quick. Let's take this little rubber band off. Windscreen comes out. Here's the little stove I made the other day. Got to stand over it. And then windscreen goes in like that. Made this out of just some roof flashing I found in the garage. Slides together. And voila. I'm gonna get a little test setup going here. I don't know how well you can see that. That's the stove getting ready right there. Not a lot of fuel in there, just kind of giving it something. I don't really do like, hey, this is a 5-minute boil or anything like that. I just kind of wanted to see how it worked. I'm just going to let that prime for a second and then put it on. I don't really feel the need to have a windscreen right now, but the pot stand was made by Kalorn on HammockForums.com. And that's how that's going on there right there. Now I have rubbed the inside out because I know they do have a coating on them. I've tried to clean the coating on both sides a little bit. I do have the pot top that I cut off of it, but it was crude also. But I can put that on there, I guess. It's definitely getting a hold of that beer and everything right there. Cut it back on when it's boiling and see how it went. This is pretty much it. It's still smoking a little bit. Not really a perfect design, but gets the job done and boils right. I mean, if you want to really see it or have a good one, I recommend you get one from Mini Bull Design. I plan on buying one of their new stuff. I think it's the M4 pretty soon, but it's just something I plan on doing in my spare time. Hope you all enjoyed it.